If you play acoustic guitar, you most likely have one of these in your guitar case, a capo. And you probably have also heard of Tommy Emmanuel, the virtuoso acoustic guitarist who specializes in fingerstyle guitar playing. Unless you're like me and only found out a few years ago. Most guitarists use the guitar capo to change the key of the song that they're playing in. For instance, you play the G chord, you put the capo on the 2nd fret, and magically your guitar sounds like it's playing an A chord. But did you know that Tommy Emmanuel, the certified guitar player, uses the capo in a way that's totally different than what you might expect? While most of us use the guitar capo to maybe avoid playing complicated chords, Tommy Emmanuel boils down his choice of the capo to one word: instinct.
And I'm using a capo on the 2nd fret. And some people write to me and say, why are you using a capo? The song sounds the best with the capo on the 2nd fret. I could play the song anywhere. I've chosen that because my instincts tell me that that's where it sounds the best.
So in this video, I'm going to try to explain in more practical terms what the instinct is. I am also going to put the instinct to the test with one of his own songs. And I'm also going to tell you why I think his instinct might be wrong. Hopefully by the end of this video, you're going to have a different perspective on what you can use the capo for when you're playing acoustic guitar. First, a little bit of backstory. So I started playing classical guitar, and we don't normally use the capo on the classical guitar when we're playing classical music, except in the case that we're going to be playing medieval music, such as this fantasy by John Dowland called A Fancy. Now this music was originally written for lute and not for guitar. So we use the capo to bring the music up into the original register of the lute. Because the lute has a shorter neck, we need to use the capo so the notes that we play sound like the notes that you would hear on the lute. Flamenco guitarists use the capo on the classical guitar in a way that we're more familiar because they are trying to accompany singers, so they want to change the register of the guitar to better suit how the singer can sing. The flamenco guitarists found out by using the capo on the classical guitar, they can increase the brilliance and the carrying power of their instrument, especially when using powerful techniques like rasguiado. So this brings us to Tommy Emmanuel. Now, he's told us in interviews that he has a microphone inside of his guitar, which he tries to get as hot as possible, which is different from out here, which is freezing out here. By turning up the volume or the gain inside the microphone, he can make it very sensitive. And he also likes to use smaller instruments to get a more brilliant sound. And I think that's exactly why he uses a capo, is because when you use a capo on your guitar, you're actually shortening the length of the strings of your guitar, and that's going to give your instrument a more brilliant sound. So because we know he likes a brilliant sound out of his guitar, I'm pretty sure that's what he's referring to when he talks about his instinct for when he'll play a song without the capo, and then he puts the capo on, and then he finds that he likes the sound better. I'm pretty sure he's referring to the fact that his guitar actually sounds more brilliant by having the capo on. However, this leads to a little problem because I actually tried one of his songs with and without the capo, and I found some surprising results. So the song that I tried was Haba Na Haba. I tried it with and without the capo, and it was kind of surprising. Here is what the song Haba Na Haba sounds originally with the capo on the 2nd fret. So I wanted to play Haba Na Haba actually without the capo, but in the key of A major, which it sounds like when you put the capo on the guitar. But unfortunately, I couldn't make it work with the weird stretches. Because of the relaxed nature of Haba Na Haba, I found that it does sound better without the capo, especially with the way I play it, which is in a very relaxed style. because the guitar has more resonance, I find, because of the longer string length again. I think it's better played without the capo, and in this case I disagree with Tommy Emmanuel's certified guitar instinct. But what do you think? Did you notice a big difference with or without the capo? And what do you prefer in your playing? Leave a comment below. Anyways, the fingering isn't the only advantage of the guitar capo. Because you're playing in a different key, you can also get different harmonics to sound when you play. However, if you're playing guitar harmonics with a capo, you may run into this problem, and it's probably causing your harmonics not to work when you have a capo on. So in this video, I explain to you what that problem is and how you can solve it if you are trying to play natural harmonics with the capo and it just doesn't work. So you can watch that video, and I'll see you in the next one.